Hello and welcome to Quarterlight, your car brochure channel. In today's Saturday special episode, the special edition car is the Ford Capri Calypso. Welcome back to Quarterlight, and if you're new to Quarterlight, we're a car brochure channel here on YouTube, looking at car brochures for the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, sometimes beyond that as well. But if you're interested in cars and car brochures, please consider subscribing. It really does help our channel. Anyway, back to today's episode. It's Saturday, so the Saturday special edition. Every Saturday we look at a special edition version of a car. Today it's Ford's turn for the Ford Capri Calypso. So let's take a look at that now. So here is today's brochure. We're looking at like 1981/1982 for this particular brochure, and the Ford Capri Calypso, and as it says here, the sporting coupe in sporting colours. Now this special edition, I do believe, was based on the 1600 LS, and really I've looked at it a few times and I can't really see any sort of additions over that, really, to be honest with you. I think the only thing that actually provided you was this two-tone paint colour, and you could have it in a few paint choices, or it did really suit the car actually. I do quite like the two-tone paintwork on a Capri. So it wasn't particularly very well spec'd. You weren't getting an awful lot of equipment extra like you do on some special editions, although it wasn't badly equipped for the time anyway, particularly when we compare it to things like the Ford Capri Cameo, which was a real stripped out Capri. Anyway, let's open this brochure up, and it opens quite nicely. We get two little flaps on either side that opens up, so we'll have a look at some of these pictures a little bit better, and we'll read through some of the text and learn a little bit more about it. So as we move the camera back just to tune it in a little bit better, the top says there, looks and performance beautifully matched. I think we'll start by looking at the text. Starts off a bit unusually, as some of these earlier brochures do. The first time you see the Capri Calypso, you'll recognise a real sportsman. Not just because of its lines, unmistakably a Capri, but also because of its distinctive two-tone colours, which is really what it's all about. So you've got a choice of colours, so we've got metallic, graphite grey and strato silver, which I do believe is the Capri pictured in this brochure. We also get grey trim with that, or forest green and crystal green with grey trim. I think I probably would have tempted to go for the green, but maybe that's just my choice. But as you might guess, there's more to this special edition Capri than fine colours, splendid though they are. The 1600 OHC engine with variable Venturi carburettor gives you plenty of punch, while the sports road wheels, the sports steering wheel and the sports gear shift knob all add to the image and feel of this special Capri. Practical as well as sporting looking, the Calypso has tinted glass, head restraints and a tailgate wash wipe. So it wasn't badly equipped, to be honest with you, especially when we're comparing it to that Cameo, which didn't have any of that. Lift the tailgate and you'll find the ample load compartment is carpeted. There's lots more to the Capri Calypso too, such as a rear spoiler, reclining front seats and split squab folding rear seats, servo assisted front disc brakes, 4 halogen headlamps, full instrumentation and a push button radio. Take one for a test drive and you'll find yourself singing the praises of the Capri Calypso for looks, performance and value. So even though it tells you this is nothing to do with just being colours, it really is, to be honest with you, that nice two-tone look, which I do like actually. But like I say, not a badly equipped Capri anyway. We've got rear wash wipe, we've got a little spoiler on the back, none of which we got on the Cameo version. And a larger image picture of this particular example in graphite grey and strato silver, which, I don't know about you, I think it does suit that very well. Let's go to the back page, see if there's any more images. Okay, back page, and yes, there's indeed an interior picture, so let's zoom in on that before we look at the prices. So yeah, I do like those seats actually. I think they really do suit this one. That is particularly probably my favourite part of this particular one. I'll just show you what the seats were like in the very lowly spec Cameo. So there were the seats you got in the Cameo. You can see a much more lower spec special edition. And we've looked at the Cameo brochure already, but I will do a link at the end for anyone who's not seen it. And from the back, you know, nothing at all on the back. No wiper, no wash wipe, no spoiler. Really positive, real poverty spec, wasn't it, that one? Okay, so let's move on and take a closer look at the prices. And there's a bit of a option pack too. Prices, first of all, it says you can get a special option pack to go with the Calypso, so sliding sunroof, opening rear quarter vents, remote control driver's door mirror. So you probably want to go for that pack, really. There it tells you the colours, the graphite grey, strato silver, or forest green and crystal green, both with a grey trim. And like I say, I do like those seats in this particular model. Price wise, it doesn't matter which colour you get on this particular one, it's £5,120. Option pack adds almost £200 to that price. And I guess if we do compare it to that very lowly spec Cameo, it was way cheaper, you know, £3,995, although you could get it in as a 1.3, that Cameo version, and the Cameo was around about 1980. This is more like 1982, so prices have gone up anyway. So a little bit more details for those who are interested in those prices. VAT is at 15% at this time, and you've also got, in addition, you've got a standard delivery charge, £75.14 plus VAT. Will be made on all models. It also says there's a further charge for people in Northern Ireland and Channel Islands, and seat belts standard at the front, as you would imagine at this time. A little bit of a place for your dealer stamp. Ford gives you more was the slogan at this time. I'm sure a lot of you will remember that. And this particular brochure was designed by Fanfare Designs and Print Group Limited, published by Car Advertising Department, Ford Motor Company Limited, Brentwood, Essex, printed in England, etc., etc., by E.T. Heron Limited. And you know, there's a lot of special editions around at this time, particularly for the Capri. There's a, you know, we'll see more and more of them going through the Saturday episodes, and they was really trying to push the Capri, keep those, you know, keep it selling really, because it was a big selling car. It possibly was kind of like tailing off a bit, so they brought all these special editions out to make you really want it. But this particular Calypso model, it was really all about that two-tone paint. So there we go, the Ford Capri Calypso. I certainly remember a few of these two-tone Capris running around, so they must have sold quite well. I don't think they actually had the word Calypso on it anywhere though. Same as the Cameo, that never said the word Cameo anywhere. So particularly Cameo, you struggled to know that was a special edition. This, you know, two-tone paintwork gave you that clue. And like I say, I don't think it suited that two-tone paintwork, even though it didn't give you much above a 1.6 LS. Thank you so much for watching Quartz Light today. Many more episodes to come, of course, so if you've not done so already, please do subscribe and tick that little bell for a reminder of when new episodes come out. Although episodes are coming out on Monday, Wednesday is your normal episodes, then Friday is your Ford Friday episodes, every Friday Ford, and then Saturday is your special edition episodes, various different special editions from many makes and models, so keep that in mind. We've also now got the option to be a Patreon member. We've also got the option to be a channel member. There are links on the home page if you are interested in doing that, but like I always say, if you don't do anything at all, please do like and subscribe, because that doesn't cost anything at all, and that really does help the channel greatly. The thing that helps the most though is just watching the episodes like you're doing, so I appreciate anyone who's got to this level, who's got to this stage at the end of the videos. Thank you so much. Anyway, it's time to say have a great weekend, whatever you get up to. Please do comment any memories of the Calypso. I always enjoy reading those very much, and I read every one. And I like everyone, and I really do enjoy reading that. So keep that up. There's a big group of you now who, always doing that, always telling me about their memories. And really, these old cars, whatever you think about them, for me, it's all about the memories they bring about when you think back to them. Thank you so much for watching. I am Wittering, so we'll say enjoy the rest of your weekend. Please do take care. We'll see you very soon, and goodbye.